Have you ever wondered whether the man running world football is thinking more about the future of the sport or the size of his next paycheck? A new report has sparked one of the biggest governance debates FIFA has faced in years. According to multiple reports, FIFA President Gianni Infantino has privately told close associates that after his current presidency ends in 2031, he hopes to earn commissioner-level money similar to the executives who run America's biggest sports leagues. If true, it raises a difficult question. Is FIFA being run like a non-profit football organization, or is it slowly becoming a commercial entertainment empire? Before we dive into this story, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications because we bring you verified sports news, deep analysis, and honest opinions on the biggest stories shaping the world of football. Let's break down exactly what happened. According to reports, Infantino currently earns roughly $6 million annually through his FIFA compensation package. That's already a very significant salary by global sports standards. But sources now claim he has bigger ambitions once his presidency ends in 2031. Those ambitions reportedly involve earning salaries comparable to commissioners in major American sports leagues, where executives can receive tens of millions of dollars every year. Why does that matter? Because those reports emerged alongside one of the most controversial FIFA proposals in recent history. Just days ago, FIFA proposed creating a separate commercial company that would manage the business side of the World Cup and other FIFA competitions. The proposal reportedly involved selling around a 20% stake in that company to private investors at a valuation of roughly $20 billion. FIFA argued the investment would generate more money for football development worldwide. On paper, that sounds attractive. More investment, more funding, more money flowing into football associations. But the reaction across world football was immediate and overwhelmingly negative. UEFA strongly opposed the proposal. Concacaf also raised serious concerns. The Asian Football Confederation questioned FIFA's governance process. Many critics argued the plan had been developed without adequate consultation or transparency. Eventually, the pressure became too great. Infantino officially withdrew the proposal, saying the divisions it created were no longer in football's best interests. But the controversy didn't end there. Reports now suggest that part of the long-term vision behind the commercial restructuring was to create a commissioner-style leadership position after Infantino's presidency, potentially allowing him to earn compensation similar to top U.S. sports executives. FIFA has disputed some of the reported salary figures circulating in the media, but the reports themselves have intensified scrutiny over FIFA's governance and leadership. Let's pause here. It's important to separate verified facts from speculation. The verified facts are these. FIFA proposed a commercial restructuring. The proposal faced major international opposition. The proposal was withdrawn. Reports about Infantino's future compensation ambitions have circulated widely. However, there has been no official confirmation from Infantino himself that he intends to pursue a specific commissioner role after 2031. Much of the discussion comes from anonymous sources and reporting about internal conversations rather than public statements. Now, here's my opinion. There is absolutely nothing wrong with sports organizations becoming financially stronger. Football generates billions. The World Cup is one of the biggest sporting events on earth. Commercial growth is inevitable. The real issue is governance. Fans accept commercial success when they believe decisions are being made for the good of the sport. They become skeptical when commercial ambitions appear to come before transparency or consultation. Football isn't just another entertainment business. It belongs to billions of supporters across every continent. That creates a higher standard of accountability. Another point worth considering is how different FIFA is from American sports leagues. The NFL, NBA, MLB, and NHL operate as closed league businesses. Their commissioners work directly for team owners. Their primary mission is maximizing league value. FIFA is fundamentally different. It governs international football. It regulates competitions. It oversees development programs. It represents 211 member associations. Those responsibilities are much broader than simply increasing profits. That's why comparisons between FIFA and U.S. league commissioners make many football leaders uncomfortable. Critics worry that adopting an American-style business structure could eventually influence sporting decisions. Would tournaments expand simply because more matches create more television revenue? Would commercial priorities outweigh player welfare? Would fans eventually pay the price? Those are legitimate governance questions, even if nobody can answer them today. The backlash also highlights another issue: trust. Several football organizations said they were concerned less about the investment itself and more about how the proposal appeared to have been developed behind closed doors before stakeholders were consulted. Transparency became almost as important as the financial proposal itself. For Infantino personally, this may become one of the defining moments of his presidency. Until recently, he appeared politically secure. Now, after this controversy, some football leaders have openly questioned his leadership, while others are calling for governance reforms ahead of future FIFA elections. Still, it's important to remember another side of the story. Supporters of Infantino argue that FIFA's revenues have grown dramatically under his leadership. Prize money has increased. Development funding has expanded. The men's and women's World Cups continue to generate record commercial returns. From that perspective, supporters see commercialization as a tool to grow football globally rather than undermine it. Whether fans agree with that argument is another matter. Ultimately, this story isn't really about one salary. It isn't even about one investment proposal. It's about what FIFA wants to become over the next decade. Should football's governing body increasingly resemble America's professional sports leagues? Or should it remain primarily a non-profit institution focused on protecting the global game? Those two visions may not always point in the same direction. As football becomes more valuable financially, these debates are only going to become more frequent. The 2026 World Cup demonstrated just how enormous FIFA's commercial power has become. The challenge now is making sure that financial success never comes at the expense of trust, transparency, and the interests of the fans who make football the world's most popular sport. What do you think? Should FIFA operate more like the NFL or NBA, with commissioner-style leadership and aggressive commercial growth? Or should football's governing body stay focused on governance first and business second? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.